You let me know if this is coming through. Un momento, por favor. And then I will have my signature tagline coming through. The show is brought to you by Michelob Ultra Infusions. Have beer today with flavor. Michelob Ultra Infusions. Patent pending. uh, please wait. We're still waiting. Waiting to hear. Want to make sure that this microphone is coming in clean. We got it? We good. I can hear it. All right. No. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How are y'all doing? I don't see Walker around here, so he must be busy. Oh, hey, there's Ray Dobson, though. She's sitting right behind me. There she is with her ponytail on. How are we doing? Week 11 is in the books. I don't know what a shit eating grin actually looks like on my face unless I'm in the mirror or have a camera on. Walker, is this it? I do have a little bit of a smile this morning. I woke up. I had an erection. I had an epiphany. I had a thought. Any day with one of those happy faces. I tell you what, those gentlemen who know about it, it's a good day. But anyways, moving on. Oh, sorry about that, people. I don't know where I went with that. Anyways, I can't honestly remember if I did actually wake up with something like that. But what I am getting at is I woke up this morning, and when I turned on the Yahoo Fantasy app at 3 a.m., when I picked up Sheebler, and I think my body is just starting to set an alarm clock on Monday mornings for me to wake up to pee at 3. That's what I'm gonna go with because it doesn't let me do it any other time. It doesn't wake me up. But peeing at 3 a.m. on a Monday, there's reason to be excited, and that's for a Boston relief pitcher. Because let me tell you what, before we get into anything else, I do not see a starting pitcher except one that Shane just picked up that I was super mad about because I've been on the fence all day about picking up Ross Stripling. And I tell you what, the pitcher pool is a vast wasteland. Let me tell you what. What in the fuck is on my hat? Brand new hat, and it looks like I just had like a bunch of shit all over it. Anyways, I think we fixed it. All right, good to go. Sorry about that. Should have actually looked in the mirror and saw my shit eating grin before. Anywho, yeah, there are no starting pitchers out there. None. So you better get your trades in. I'll tell you this much. You know what? I don't know why I do this, but I'll tell you. I just recently got off of a phone conversation via text message with one Nick, and I proposed, hear me out, a trade involving one Yordan Alvarez. Oh my goodness. I mean, hey man, when pitchers are involved, people, my ears start perking because I'm like, I need some pitching stats. Why do I need pitching stats? Ask Chris Walker why I need some pitching stats. Speaking of which, let's get into a little bit of talking about, well, no, you know what? I want to start off with the conversations that I have on my little cue card right here. Let's not bury the lead here today. When I woke up this morning with a certain happy face for being reminded that I beat that nasty ass 7-4. Can you feel that, Walker? And I think I read earlier where that this week, I don't know why any other week, but apparently this week would be the tiebreaker. Oh, hey, what's going on, Chris? How you doing? Glad you could join us. You and Ray, but Ray's already probably dipped out. She's over there like filing taxes or something really important. Who the fuck knows? Anyways, what the hell was I talking about? That was one of those moments you guys just like, what? What was I talking about? I think I was talking about beating Walker's narrow ass. And then I'm drawing a blank. This is great. This is a great podcast. It's over. Everybody have a good night, and we'll see. Have a good week 12. My God. No. Anyway, so I wake up and I see a score of 7-4, and I'm super excited. Which I fell asleep last night, feeling pretty confident that it was going to be 7-4. Tiebreaker is total categories won and total categories lost in those matchups if tied last week of a regular season. Okay, so read the fucking chat and you won't get lost. That's rude, man. I'm not going back. People like give gifs and stuff. Walker, calm the fuck down. This message is held for review. I'll show it. Where's that little button? Show it. I'm salty as hell. What are you salty for, bro? Because if we face off in the playoffs, and we tie, you're gonna be sitting down getting teabagged. Is that what you're salty about? Don't be mad. I mean, you got good pitching, right? I mean, come on. I mean, come on. What are you mad about? I'd be pissed too, man. So, anyways, when I woke up this morning, I see a score of 7-4. That's right. I mentioned it again. I might bring it up again later. I don't know because we have to recap. But, anyways, then all of a sudden, the shit gets thrown at me. People start treating me like they treat Eric. Hey, guys, don't put a target on my back because I beat y'all's ass. Or, I'm on like a 4-game winning streak. And I think all 4 of those teams, except for Jordan, were in the top. But, whatever, guys. Whatever. Y'all can throw shit at me. It's fine. I'll just go sanitize and wash it off later. But whatever. But Josh is fixing to beat me because, Josh, I know you all too well, sir. And in this, you are a little bit of some kryptonite. Okay, because your team is about to wake up. You've got better pitching than I do, and you've got more pitchers than I do. You got the fuck treatment and know what it feels like. The fuck you, Chris. The fuck you, Casey. I love it. I love it. Anyway, so today's podcast is rightfully so titled Talk Shit to Casey Day. Apparently, this is a national day and the rest of the world just doesn't know about it. But if there's another Casey out there in your neck of the woods, go talk shit to him because today is National Talk Shit to Casey Day. All right, so I want to talk about a little bit about, recap some of the things that happened in baseball. Let's first off, and I know everybody's gonna be like, "Hey, we gotta talk about the fight. Let's talk about the fight." No. We'll get to that. What I want to talk about, because it was a little bit near and dear to my heart, is I thought there was no crying in baseball. However, Freddie Freeman said, "Hold my Kleenex tissue boxes while I fucking boo-hoo like a baby back bitch." And mind you, I might have like welled up inside because I started thinking about it a little bit after the game, after the Braves won that first game series. And fuck Kenley Jansen. Dude, you have one fucking job, Kenley. One job. You get the opportunity to come in with 1 inning, and Spencer Strider and the rest of that bullpen gave you a perfect setup. We're up 2. It's a home field advantage. Get 3 outs. What does he do? Gets the first 2 by strikeout and then proceeds to fuck up. And then the game gets gone away because I am so fucking sick and tired of this ghost man rule. It is the dumbest fucking thing. No shit. The runner's already in scoring position. So you mean to tell me all I got to do is lay down a bunt, move that motherfucker over 90 feet, and then all I got to do is, oh, I don't know, just make contact with the fucking ball. That's all I got to do. And at that point, the team that you're facing off against 9 times out of 10, i.e. Kenley Jansen, just wasted their fucking best bullpen arm on the 9th inning. So here comes Lally fucking Gag and his fucking gang of bullshit pitchers that, have a plus ERA, throwing 85-mile-an-hour fastballs. It's like, here, hit this, Trey Turner. It's a fucking grapefruit. There it is. That's another base hit. It's like, get the fuck out of here with this rule, man. I know this is the last season for it, but whatever cocksucking thunder cunt thought of this stupid fucking rule can die and burn in hell. That's all I gotta say. You can't write it in the fucking record books as an RBI, but you can also write it in there as, I'm sorry, you can put it in there as an RBI. You can't put it in there as a fucking earned run because the guy just appeared behind me. I don't know where the hell he came from. He was the last out from the last inning. My God, man, it's just this. Hey, what genius fucking thought of this? Hey, I've got a question, Mr. Commissioner. Well, not a question. I got an idea. How about we just put like a random, the last out on the inning, and that'll maybe, make everything funner. No, the fuck it does not. You got to earn your spot on that fucking base path, bitch. Not because you got the last out. That's the stupidest damn rule. I bet Babe Ruth and fucking Ty Cobb, these people are just like looking at us like, what the hell are you doing? Anyways, we're going to talk about Salty. Who the hell is A Rockstech? Hello, man, chill out. Who the hell is that? Anybody want to identify yourself? Who the heck is that? Is that Scott? I'm gonna continue on. Chill out. Hello, chill out. Unless you identify yourself, I don't talk to you, sir. Maybe this is somebody from Chris. Chris is one of your people in here, huh? Anyways, don't tell me to chill out. You jumped in on my podcast, sir. Get the hell out. Chill out, man. It is not. All right, thank you, Walker. Somebody identify who that is. I don't know them. I don't know them either. What is her name? Lanolin? Like sheep's wool? Jesus. It's Jesus. Oh, okay. Cool. I got some questions for you. Number one, why'd you make that stupid rule up? There's one. I am new person though. Is this my son? Aiden, is this you? Liar. On YouTube. I am new person though. Should I need to like kick this person out or something? What do I do here? Walker, I need some help. Anybody can watch me? I thought they had to be a subscriber to. Oh, okay, whatever. Hey, enjoy. Dude, why are you so angry? Anyways, I don't listen to this nonsense. Anyways, so Freddie Freeman comes on, and let's face it. I started thinking about this as he was getting all emotional and everything. I was like, man, I get it. You've been with the Braves for like 12 years. So, and I believe he was with the organization total for like 14 or 15. But then I was thinking about, I was like, man, we watched you with that broken wrist. Man, we watched you like deal. I don't know if anybody remembers this, but Freddie Freeman has contacts. He was struggling at the plate when Chipper Jones was still with the team. And dude, everybody was talking about, man, this dude Freddie, we were told he was supposed to be good. He's a bust. And he wasn't seeing the ball right. And then all of a sudden, he realizes, dude, my eyes are messed up. I need some glasses. I need contacts. And then all of a sudden, the boy comes back and he starts hitting good again. So, pretty dang invested career. I obviously I grew up with Chipper and Andrew Jones, and we thought Jason Hayward was going to be a big. Freddie was the face of the organization as Chipper started to fizzle out. And so I get it, man. I get it, Freddie. There's no crying in baseball, but I was weeping on the inside with you a little bit. I might have went off into the bathroom and had a moment or whatever. But bottom line is that to me, man, is emotional, man. And then they proceeded to go off and take 2 out of 3. But whatever, that's fine. Spencer Strider, Josh Spencer did a good thing. He did very well. So, anyways, let's move on. Let's talk about the fight. I wrote on here, fight. So Angels versus Mariners. what I saw from it was videos or whatever that this was stemming from their series. It started on Friday. One of the pitchers from the Mariners threw at, believe it was Jared Walsh's head, and then on Saturday they threw at Mike Trout's head. Better watch it. And day 3, they finally hit Jesse Winker on the tuchus, I believe it was. And it seemed to be calming down. And then all of a sudden, we've all seen the videos. Hopefully, you've seen it. And Jesse Winker. Now, here's the thing that I took away from it. First thing is, as Jesse Winker is approaching, apparently the person that was talking shit was Anthony Rendon. Now, Anthony, take just pump the brakes real quick. Number one, done for the rest of the season. Okay, so I mean, can you really talk some shit from the dugout when you're no longer playing? And I get it. He played. He's playing the game. He's on the team. But homeboy's got a cast on his right hand from surgery that he just had. Probably don't need to be engaging in a fisticuffs, a little bit of a fight. I'm not sure if that's what you were thinking about at first, but it's like, I don't know. Did anybody maybe in the Angels dugout want to maybe address the fact, like, hey, Anthony, you might want to calm the fuck down because you're not going to be much use. I mean, just punching with your left there, buddy. You might have been able to hit one home run, and it'll probably never happen again from the left side of the plate. But pump the brakes there, guy, because not sure if this is actually something you really want to be doing. And then he engages in a hand-to-hand combat fight and pokes Jesse Winker's eye, and then it's on. J.P. Crawford's jumping over people, coming over the top, hitting people on the top of the head. It was awesome. It was good stuff. So then they separated, and then they come back. Now, obviously, there's going to be some suspensions heading out. There was obviously, I believe, 8 ejections. But yeah, good fight, man. I enjoyed it. I'm not sure what other direction I was going with that, but if I know that they are going to be playing each other again, so that's going to be primetime television right there. Y'all better watch out because. But again, I'm shaking my head like Anthony. First of all, you're injured. Number two, if you get suspended, that shit's going to carry over to the next season if MLB is even worth their salt because he's not going to be able to serve it. So if it's a 1, 2, 3 game, whatever, you're gonna miss opening day first of this shit. I mean, come on, man, it's opening day of baseball. Obviously these people aren't really thinking about this stuff when they're thinking about, kicking somebody's ass. Like, oh, opening day next year, I don't want to be there. But maybe you should think about, oh, my hand is broken. I just had surgery on it. Maybe don't want to throw this haymaker. It's probably hurt. So that was a pretty good fight. I saw some people talking like Shohei and Mike Trout were like not in the mix and they were like running away or whatever. Okay, I saw them in there, but I mean, what do you want them to do? This is just a baseball game. They shouldn't be really fighting anyways, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, like, yeah, those two are kind of important to their team. Probably don't want to, probably don't really want to be fighting because, their war is a lot more important than this war. Get it? Yay! Play on words and acronyms. Anyways, moving on. So I wrote this little tidbit down because apparently we had a little, finally, Scott. Scott, I thought you were this AROX tech. I guess not, but Scott apparently got the message from Shane just about 6 weeks too late, but whatever, it's all right. You guys only have a family reunion, never. But Mandalorians is plural, okay, and there's a whole community of a fictitious group of people, and I questioned why your team was Mandalorians. And then also added bonus of, well, Boba Fett's not even a Mandalorian. I gotta tell you, mind blown. Watch both of the shows, Boba Fett and the Mandalorian, and then to say that he's not a Mandalorian. Well, I'm just, I guess I'm a side hustle fan or something. I don't know what I am to Star Wars, but I was like, what? He's not? And then like the whole justification is Star Wars family told me Shane's explanation was spot on. I wouldn't know. Probably, it's probably is, but because he's a clone, he's not? Man, I mean, whatever, I guess, but they sure did recognize him as being a Mandalorian in the show. Like, I mean, they were certainly like adoring him as a Mandalore. I don't know, but anyways, my whole point was with your team name is that your fantasy baseball team name is based off of, Star Wars, and which is fine. I mean, I don't give a shit. I was just saying it. Like I keep saying Nick and now Jordan, they need pitchers. I'm a side hustle fan too, I guess. like like I feel really like if people were to come up to me and that was going to be a trivia question, okay? And with the like artwork that I have displayed on my body that shows that I'm a Star Wars now side hustle, okay? And then be like, is Boba Fett a Mandalorian? Yes, yes, he is. You're incorrect. He is actually a human, and but is also a clone of Jango Fett, and therefore is not recognized as a Mandalorian or Mandalore. I'd have been like, okay, well, I'm done. Sorry, I thought Chewbacca was a dog. I don't know, maybe. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. My bad. Anyways, so Boba Fett is not a Mandalorian, and that's nice to hear. All right. So we had some injuries, Shit, man, these fucking injuries they're a buzzkill, dude. Mookie Betts, and then they're talking about Mookie's not on track for 2 weeks. Okay, that sucks. Ronald Acuna has not been Ronald Acuna. And I think I'm finally tired of hearing it with Ronald. It's like, when is the kid gonna grow up? Because I saw him in person here in Jacksonville playing at a minor league game, and I even said, "Dude, grow the fuck up, bro. Stop like showboating." And like he just like stood there when he thought he was at ball four and looked at the umpire. It's like, bro, just go back to the plate and take your ball forward because that pitcher can't find the strike zone, so just go back. It was a big deal. But there were other things that he was doing that whole day. And then, of course, you're kind of, I don't know, dealing with an injury. There's going to be some, maybe back it off a little bit. Maybe don't steal bases. Speaking of which, so this week, Chris and I, we were in a close matchup in a category, stolen bases. And I started to remember, man, I got this guy on my team who was like, whoosh, lightning fast, super good, awesome, stole all these bases. And now he doesn't do it ever. Michael Trout, what is your deal? No, not Bobby Witt. Mike. Mike Trout. That boy has not stolen a base this year. Like sometimes, isn't there uh uh like they didn't really steal the base, like maybe the ball like just passed by, or there was an issue or something and they advanced from first to second or so on and so forth, and they kind of quote that as a stolen base. I mean, he doesn't even have one of those. None. And I think last year he had two. Like, I mean, okay, your approach to the plate is one thing, and no, but it's like, man, but I get it, man. In my professional opinion, stolen bases are huge injury risks. That's why you see all these people running down the base paths with these oven mitts and everything, and they only do so much. Complaining about Mike Trout not stealing bases is much. Oh my God, dude, you need to get over it. Okay. Let me say this, Walker. I will allow you Monday to be a little bitch about it, okay? But tomorrow, let it go, okay? Because you've got to focus on your now matchup. All right, you're still number one, sir. You're still number one. So do as the frozen people do and let it the fuck go. All right? You can do it. I guess 1,000 OPS isn't impressive. This guy. I love you, man. I love it. I love it. It makes for good entertainment. I hope that A Rock Tech is enjoying it, wherever you are, sir. But anyways, yeah, Harper. Harper, he's out, man. Had that thumb. Dude, I mean, Blake Snell. Mm. And hit by a pitch, and then you hit the thumb, and then, dude, there's like so many things that are like gonna like linger with that thumb, like power and stuff. Ugh, just sucks, man. Kinda. You're on the, you're on the competition. You're on the enemy. So Nick Cassianis is gonna step up now, I guess, because we all know fucking Kyle Schwarber is. Fuck you, Chris, and your I'll trade you Jared Walsh for that dude's. Whatever, man. Get out of here. Salvi's out too. I know you're upset about that trade there, Walker, but you know what? I just mentioned one that I'm upset about. So bleep you, bro. But anyways, I wrote on here Harper and Salvi out. Who's next? You got Josh Bell for free. No, I believe I had to trade you players for him, sir. I didn't just pick him up off of waivers. Waiver wire. Waiver wire. Can y'all take a still shot of that? Can that be the new GIF? Waiver wire. A waiver wire. Yeah, okay. So, speaking of that, wow, that was a good little segue because my very next thing that I wrote down is who is your favorite or best waiver wire ad to date this season? Worthless players now, Jared Walsh, actually add value. Yeah. All right, whatever. Again, you're only allowed today, bro. Read the chat and you won't get lost. Fuck off. I had to read that twice, bro. Anyways, so who is your favorite waiver wire ad to date? Because there is value in the wire. And I would have to say, speaking of Salvador Perez, my stupid computer now does not want to work. This is awesome. There we are. There we are. I wrote it down. Anyways, my favorite waiver wire ad might be Alejandro Kirk. Yeah. And I've had a few. Obviously, haven't had as many as I wanted, but Alejandro Kirk, Johan Duran for Walker, he says. Okay, that's the relief pitcher. Is that right? Because there's a lot of Durans, Ezekiel Duran, and then there's another Duran out there. Yes, thank you, relief pitcher. All right. Yeah, for real. Speaking of relief pitchers, my God, you had like 7 or 8. Like, really? Like, you only have like 3 or 4 relief pitchers. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but whatever. Kenley Jansen's not on your team because he'd have fucked up your ratio because he sucks. Why did that go there? I don't understand why that went there. Whatever. It went there. So anyways, I don't know why my page like split off from my other windows, but it did. So I don't care. Um I got pulled up the Freddie Freeman emotional. Apparently, it was the post or pre-game press conference, not the post. I thought it was after, but apparently it was before. And he was very emotional in that. I only made it 6.5 minutes into that thing, but he's crying a lot. Let's recap week 11. Again, leave your comments for your favorite waiver wire ad if you watch this video in the chat room. I'm curious, who is your favorite waiver wire ad so far to this point? I can tell you, it would have been for me Ross Stripling. Whoo wee! But I missed out on that lightning rod. So let's recap week 11. Big Bad Vlad went ape shit and now is in second place. He beat Red Sox Nation by the biggest margin of victory for week 11, 9-3. And I don't believe this was even close. And of course, I won't be able to really pull it up in a timely manner because my computer is running constipated slow. Yeah, 41-32, 15-9, 38, 10, close in the average a little bit. Red Sox Nation took the wins, won by 10 in the strikeouts, and one more quality start. But other than that, this was all big, bad Vlad. He had some big performances by Bo Bichette, but he still only batted 179. Jose Altuve did some things for him. Even Ronald Acuna stole some bases, and Pete Alonso went ape shit for Mr. Red Sox Nation. And Mike Yastrzemski, there's always like player association when I think of teams. And when I think of Jason, I think of Pete Alonso. For some reason, I just always think that he's on Jason's team or know him to be on Jason's team. But yeah, he had some good performances offensively, but obviously Nick had better. And some pitching stats. Max Fried had very good performances. And apparently, my watch just said my workout is finished. Okay, maybe I was a little amped up, Mr. A Rock Tech. Logan Webb can't had a good game. Look at Shane McClanahan. Somebody just flew underneath everybody's radar. Apparently, I don't know where he was drafted, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't that high. And he has been an ace this season. What is he ranked? Fourth in our league. I mean, the dude is just, man, lights out. He gives up maybe a home run here and there, but other than that, the dude is striking people out. So good matchup there for Big Bad Vlad, putting him in second place. Tying this week, the comeback kid with Rayford Peaches, but Ray, I believe, found herself back in the top 6 after the loss that Jason received. 5-5 was this title. 5-5 was this match. 27-24 in the runs. They were tied in the home runs, the RBI. This was a close matchup between the two of these. Really could have went in either way. And in the pitching, they tied in wins. Ray definitely walked away with the strikeouts and a lower ERA. She won by one quality start. But again, 5-5, they each took categories in both pitching and hitting. Her main man was Shohei Ohtani, and he had a little spread out with some Alex Bregman and Paul Goldschmidt. He kind of slowed down a little bit, but Paul Goldschmidt definitely stepped up. And look at Jock Peterson getting 3 solo shots. I think 2 of those were against the Braves, possibly. Yeah. Miles Michaelis got him some good pitching stats, and she just had a hodgepodge of Michael Walker, Jeffrey Springs, John. No, Josiah Gray, not John Gray. Excuse me. I know who teams he's on. And then we move on to the bench warmers versus Mandalorians. That Boba Fett does not get included in the Mandalorians. Josh, look at that, taking a 6-5 victory. This one was close in some categories. In stolen bases, he won by 1, and in home runs, he lost by 1. Strikeouts were close as well. Josh lost by 2. That's all right, Josh. You'll be coming back real soon. Don't you worry. Only got 2 wins and a 5.65 ERA. Let me look at my competition here coming up. Who are you bitching about? So Lucas Giolito, Kevin Gossman did fine for you. Jordan Montgomery has done fine. I mean, yeah, you got a 6 ERA, so that's not really fine. It's not what you want. Spencer Strider put up some numbers for you. Yeah, just shut your mouth, okay? Tariq Scooble's gonna be fine. Dane Dunning's doing nice things. So hush, 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 hush your mouth, okay? Hush, hush, hush. Look at Shohei Ohtani on this team that is Mandalorians. He what did he do? He like pitched a complete game or 8 inning shutout against Kansas City. I love how these teams are like, or these commentators and stuff are like, dude, Shohei Ohtani pitched 8 innings, a shutout against Kansas City, and then came back and like hit a home run or something the next game or whatever. It's like awesome, cool feat, but it's Kansas City. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. They're one of the worst teams in baseball. All right. Slow your fucking roll. Okay. Because, when he played the Yankees or pitched against the Yankees, ooh, look at those numbers. Okay. When he played Toronto, ooh, look at those numbers. Okay. All right. So it's like, oh, Shohei Ohtani. It's like, calm down, people. Look at the matchup. Again, it's cool feet and everything, but it's like, calm down, calm down. Let's just all calm down and take a little bit. Speak up, A Rock Tech. Yeah, I know, right? Speak up, bro. Where you at? He must have got out of here. He didn't like all this anger that was involved. I can't see if he actually is in here anymore. I don't know how to find that out. I'm not that tech savvy. A Rock Tech is though, because he's got tech in his name. He's savvy. He is tech savvy. When you put tech in your title name, you know things about technology. So he's tech savvy. A-Rock. A-Rocks. A-Rocks. Now I've just really fucked up what I've done here. All right, here we go. Let's get back to it. No, no, we're screwing up things here. Here we go. What happened here? Anyways, moving on. Here we are, moving on. And we had Trippin' Billies versus Swingin' Low. This was a matchup for the ages of bitching and complaining. I mean, gosh, geez, 7-5. It came down to Sunday night. Home run, stolen base. Trippin' Billies lost by one home run, won by one stolen bases, but it really wasn't close in runs and RBIs. The average was, it was a 40 spot difference almost. OBP wasn't even close. Trippin' Billy's won in the pitching category, but lost all the other ones. He didn't have strikeouts. Y'all's ERAs were high as giraffe's ass. My good golly. Yeah, Carlos Carrasco. He's so good. He's my favorite. Oh, wait, no. When he fucks up, he's not that good. Trippin' Billy's takes a 7-5 victory over Swingin' Low, keeping him in the top six, but dropping Mr. Eric Croft to fourth place. And last but not least, I don't think we've mentioned the score yet, but D's nuts over Rally Monkeys 7-4. That's twice this season, but you'll beat my ass in the playoffs. That's right. I'm Dobsoning in the playoffs, and that isn't even decided. I could fall out of this bitch. But I took every single one of those batting categories from the team that once was awesome during the week that they played the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland Athletics. Yay! Yes, Walker, I'm talking about you. And no, I don't know that your team actually played those teams in that order or in any order, but I'm just saying. Okay. Anyways, yeah. Get you some real batters, bro. Joey Votto, shit. McMahon, he sucks. Why give him back to your ass or dropped him or something? I don't know. Whatever. Watch, you'll drop fucking 14 home runs this week. Kyle Schwarber's good though. He literally put up half of your home runs. Literally. I mean, come on, bro. Come on. You need to spread that shit out. Anywho, your pitching's good. Yes, we all know. You have Superman pitching. Dylan Cease. How many strikeouts does that dude have now? Like over 200? No, 121. If he had over 200, this would be a mark of a man. But 121. Yeah, Dylan Cease. Who I'd like to remind everybody, I picked up last year in his rookie year, and the dude did not do the things he's doing now. I mean, my God. Garrett Cole. Yeah, he's good. He's slipping some spider tack somewhere. It's a thing. They're gonna find it. I think these little hand things like, oh, okay, there you go. Oh, okay. The only person that really had his hand really evaluated was Madison Bumgarner. So yeah. Anyways, moving on. What else do we have to talk about? I don't think anything. Is that it? Are we good? I'm getting a word from the production crew that we're good. Walker, are we good? You want to talk about anything? He really did. Great performance. Who are we talking about? Dylan Cease? Kyle Schwarber? Who are you talking about? Be specific. Be specific, sir. Hey, Rock Tech, how you doing? Shane is right. Shane is right. Shane is right about what? This show is riveting. The 3-move rule. Oh, you might be right. Helped you. I don't know if it did. Maybe. We'll never know. Here's how I know if it's helped me. You want to know? When that Franklin is sitting right back there on that shelf with my crisp signature written on it. That's how I know it'll help. Y'all want to prove that this is a real thing? Let me win it. That is a good point. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. That's how I know that it worked. Anyways, yeah, in case you missed it earlier, there is a talk that I had an inkling of trading Jordan Alvarez. Now, this guy was not going cheap, and Nick definitely thought about it, I believe, if the text message vibe that I was getting. And it was going to be probably a 2-for-1. No, it's not going to be a waiver wire ad because there's nobody out there, bruh. So y'all can just poo-poo that idea away. Holy shit, it's 4:42. Got to get out of here. Um, Anything else important happened this week? Oh, Whose birthday is coming up this week? I believe one Eric Croft. His birthday is on Wednesday. So everybody make sure, set your calendars for happy birthday. Happy birthday. I think he's what, 45, 44, 45, something like that. Anyways, old man, sexy. He's got the Franklin though. I like to think that I contributed to that Franklin because of my, wait for it, Walker, impatience. And we will end that show on a 40 mark. I am super excited that I at least got to take down the number one team, but yet he still sits atop, teabagging me as I'm down at third place. But watch out, big boy, because here I come. I'm going to lose to your, you know, family member, Josh, your nephew, because I'm telling you, he's just got my number. You probably have my number too. It's 548. You thought, Tech. You thought I was gonna give you my shit. He was gonna text me. Why you mad, bro? Why are you like even like? Do you watch fantasy baseball or you watch fantasy baseball? Well, on that note, do you watch it? You can still trade and restrain yourself. Yeah, I can still trade. Thank you, sir. But again, if you're watching this podcast, you, Shane, and nobody else, Ray heard it. Jordan Alvarez might be available for the right price. See how many I get out there. I want to know your favorite waiver wire ads to date this season. Mine, I'm going to throw it out there, is Alejandro Kirk. That was probably not a good idea to put that into the world because something's bound to happen because that's just my luck. So, anyways, we're going to end this show on that note. Happy birthday on a Wednesday, and then happy birthday, America, on Monday. I'm still use my dented kin strategy for pie. I'll still use my dented can strategy for batters. Keep Jordan. Thanks, sir. I'll keep him. All right. Anyways, we got it. Nope, nope, can't end it yet. Sorry. Blip, 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 blip. Can't do it. We got to name the matchups of the week. Last week, the matchups of the week were the top six teams were all facing off against each other. And in my opinion, I do not believe that they disappointed. And I believe that they ended up forcing one person out of the top six. That's why they're the matchups of the week. But I have an interesting little factoid for you here. There's only one matchup this week that faces off against two top six teams, and that is between Nick and Ray. So, without further ado, your matchup of the week is all four of the other matchups because who cares? No, I'm just kidding. That one is going to be your matchup of the week. Will Ray be able to stay in sixth place and hold on to that chip while she sits in her seat? Or will Nick say, no, 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 go back down to the bottom four? We shall see how that plays out. Now, the other matchups of the week are Red Sox Nation versus Rally Monkeys. That should be interesting because Red Sox Nation is trying to get back in the top six. Swing and Low will face off against the Boba Fettless Mandalorians, or anyways, the Mandalorians, and he is obviously still trying to find his way into the top six. Trippin' Billies will face off against the Comeback Kid. Does the Comeback Kid have a little bit more juice left in him to get him out of 10th spot? And Benchwarmers will face off against myself, D's Nuts. And that is it. And in my opinion, if I'm doing everything correctly in my head, and I'm 9 times out of 10, it's not correct. Nobody is out yet, and nobody is secure in their playoff spot yet either. So that's why Walker's still a little salty because he is now only 5.5 games up on me and 5 games up on Nick. Will Nick be able to gain some ground? That's why it's the matchup of the week, what Ray might or might not be able to do. Everybody have a good week. I extended this 5 minutes. Love it. 45-minute long podcast. I do apologize. And hey, If you need some tech support, I know a guy. Have a good week, everybody.